Grinch forms an outside plan. He's like, that's it. I'm going to stop this whole thing. And he hatches a scheme to do just that. And God shows up to his people when they're in that same place. And he says, this isn't an outside job. This is an inside job. I'm going to take out one heart and I'm going to put in another one. But the problem is, how in the world do you do that? What does that even mean? Like when I read something like that in scripture, I'm like, I'm gonna need a little more information. And so Ezekiel actually goes on, this is the very next verse, and it gives us a very specific word about what God is actually going to do. And here's what he says, and I will put my spirit in you and move you to follow my decrees and be careful to keep my laws. So here we have it. Your new heart, your heart of flesh, the one that's going to be alive, is going to be there because I'm going to put myself in the center of your life, in the center of your being. And so everything that flows out of that place will be alive. And you'll be motivated to love me and be with me, and we'll be together, and all the things of your life will begin to come alive as well. That's what God is saying, and he's going to do that by somehow placing his spirit inside of people. So this is what he says to his people. And what we know is that we cannot do that alone. Whatever that means, whatever miraculous way God is going to do that, what we know is Grinches need God. Grinches need God because that sounds like a great plan, except we have no idea how that's going to go down. And they wouldn't have either. Grinches need God to come in from the outside and do something, because otherwise, I got bad news, we are stuck in a doom loop. We're born with these hearts of stone, and so we don't want God, and we don't love God, and we're not really interested in God's ways, and we don't really want to be like him because, frankly, it just doesn't seem like that much fun. And so we go ahead and live that way, and then our lives start to show exactly that. The same outcome that you would expect from a life where the center of that life is actually dead.